Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on, are they thinking of you? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling at this time? So this could be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush. We're going to go in deep so you can gain some clarity on what is going on in this connection, especially if you've been experiencing challenges or you might be in some sort of little to no contact. And I know some of you are also going through a separation at this time. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who is part of this incredible family. Thank you so much for being here with me. You know it's my absolute passion to be doing these readings for you. And I also am so appreciative for all of you who leave amazing comments and also comment on each other's comments, as in, supporting one another, because sometimes it can feel quite lonely on this journey, right? So thank you for all of your comments, your emails, your messages, and your support. And if you haven't already, make sure you do hit that subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss future readings. So I have 3 options here for you today. You can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you. So please do be gentle with yourself. Not everything is going to apply to your situation. But if you're at that point where you really need clarity on your unique situation with your beloved, you might be feeling heartbroken, you might be feeling very emotionally exhausted because this has been a roller coaster. And I know some of you are very off and on with your person and you just want to know what to do, how to move forward, and maybe there are gaps in things that you are not seeing. So if you're in that position, I do recommend you have a personal reading. They're so transformative, they're so powerful, especially the live ones that I do. I'm one of the few who offers that because I just love meeting with you on video call, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. I also offer video recorded readings, so you can go to livetarot.com/readings and you can see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath. See which of these you feel most guided towards. So for group number 1, we have patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Group number 2, friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Group number 3, compassion. You demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So go ahead and make your selection and we will get started here with patience. All right, group number 1 that chose patience. Let's see, are they thinking of you? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? So we will start with your tarot and then we will open up these oracle cards. Wow, so we have death. We have 4 of Swords. And we have 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So there's definitely energies here around something that has ended or a fear that something could be ending. Okay, so I feel like this person, they are thinking of you and they're having thoughts about where, or they're questioning, where is this relationship going? Where is this connection going? Are we headed for an ending? I feel like for some of you, you guys may have stepped back from this right now and are taking time to yourselves, because this 4 of Swords and this 9 of Pentacles, it's almost like there's this sense of independence. Like, is it do I need to take some time to step back and really go into myself away from you so that I can seek some answers? This Four of Swords coming through as that central energy is very much about like this withdrawal into your own mind, withdrawal into more of this introspecting, soul searching. I want to do the right thing. So I feel like this person right now, they are thinking of you, but their great fear is that whatever has been going on between the two of you is going to lead or has already led to some sort of an ending. I also feel that there is a sense of what's going to happen. There's a sense of fear about the future that I think this person is also experiencing right now as they're thinking about you. There's something within them that feels really afraid that if you are pulling away from them, or if you've pulled away from each other, there's a fear within them that they won't be able to bring you back. They're afraid of losing you forever. They're afraid of what would happen if this kind of, I feel like there's like some sort of a silence, right? If the two of you are experiencing some sort of silence between the two of you right now, I feel like this person, initially, it's a good thing. It's in order to figure out what it is that you truly want. It's about going within. It's about asking yourself some of the more important questions. But I also feel like they're afraid that the more you guys are silent with each other, the more withdrawn you are, and the longer that goes, they're afraid that that silence may become permanent. And that's what I think they're not ready to accept that yet. They're not ready for this to end. With the other aspect of the death energy is also the fact that while this phase of a relationship could end, right? Sometimes you're just in a bad phase of a relationship. When you soul search with that Four of Swords, once you figure out what's going on with you, why are you in this position? Is there something that you don't, is there something in the needs that you have, something that is not being met? Is there something that needs to be talked about because people aren't feeling satisfied? Because this Nine of Pentacles is very much about standing on your own 2 feet, being incredibly independent, right? So I do feel that for some of you, this issue may be coming from some sort of a financial issue, right? Like this person might be in between jobs, or they may have lost their job, or something's not going right in their material world or their finances. For some of you, you may not even know that this person has pulled back a little or has been a bit silent because they're going through some sort of challenge that has to do with them not being able to be where they want to be in life, or not being able to stand on their own 2 feet, or struggling with independence and wanting to be independent so that they don't come across as someone who is weak. So I feel like this person does not want to seem like they're weak or dependent, or that they can't take care of themselves in a certain way. Not that they are looking for you to take care of them in any way, but they feel like they're very proud about protecting that independence, okay? So there's a pride in this person. And again, right now, if they're struggling financially, if they're struggling with their job, then it's hurting their pride. They don't want you or anybody else to see that struggle. So for some of you, that's why they've gone in maybe a little bit more silent into that Four of Swords energy. And they are hoping that with this death energy, it's like they're hoping that that phase will end, because death is not just about an ending. It's also about sometimes these more negative or challenging phases are going to end, and then you'll go to the other side of that, and you'll be able to begin a new phase. So I feel like as this person is thinking of you, these are all the things that they're pondering. They may have definitely gone silent with that Four of Swords, but it's because they're trying to get back on their own 2 feet again. They're trying to get to a place where they can feel proud of who they are, but that also you would be proud of them. So there's definitely some sort of a struggle here that they've been going through that is making them feel very, very bad about themselves. I feel like with this death energy, it's also like they feel emotionally exhausted. They just feel like, oh my gosh, like I just feel dead. I'm so tired. I've been trying to deal with these issues for a long time. These challenges are just getting to me, right? So for some of them, there's just a lot of frustration and exhaustion around whatever are their problems in life. And that is why with this Four of Swords, they might even be resting, right? Like they might even be like, okay, I'm just so exhausted physically, emotionally, spiritually. They might just need a rest, and you might as well. So I feel like this person lying on the bed is also about like trying to find a way to not be depleted anymore. Okay, so I feel like this person, if you are in some sort of separation, they do miss you. You know, they know that they might be dealing with this by themselves right now, but I feel like they would prefer to have you by their side or to have your support, because it is hard for them to go through this by themselves as well. See, so I feel like they do definitely have struggles with self-esteem. Okay, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So see, that's why I'm saying I feel like this person, they might be feeling this death energy very strongly right now, as in something is a failure, right? They might be feeling like a failure in some way. Sometimes this death energy is also about like, you know, like I lost my job, something ended that was big, or my business is not doing well, or my, you know, the way I earn money is not working for me. There's a death, there's an ending to that. And that might also, again, be affecting that Nine of Pentacles, where they just don't feel like they have the stability that they want to be in a good relationship. And it's also affecting their self-esteem. So whatever, you know, problems or challenges this person is going through in their material life, I feel like with that Nine of Pentacles, it's definitely affecting their self-esteem and how they see themselves. So when they think of you as well, it's like they want you to be proud of them. They want to be someone that you would be proud of. Right? That you would be like, no, like I so admire, you know, this person that I'm in love with, that I'm with, you know, they do so much. They accomplish so much. They are somebody that I'm proud to stand next to. And I feel like sometimes this person struggles with asking for help. You know, they have a little bit of that pride of, no, I need to like take care of this stuff by myself because I don't want to appear weak. And it might be because, see, with this orphaned energy, this person definitely is coming from some sort of an energy where they feel like they've had to do everything by themselves in life. I do feel that this person struggles to ask for help, and sometimes they can feel very lonely, very isolated. But I almost feel like they do this to themselves. Because there's something about the way that they have been raised, or the, you know, the life circumstances and situations that they've been in, group one, where they could literally have been orphaned, as in like felt like even though they had parents or family, that they were never supported by those people. I feel like for some of you, this person definitely has abandonment issues, and that's why we're also getting this death card. For others of you, I also feel like this person may be orphaned in some sense, like maybe they have lost a parent when they were young, and that was devastating for them, and so they feel like they lost that support. I feel like that's a special message, not for everybody, but I do feel that whether it was literally losing a parent to death, or losing a parent or parents emotionally, where it's like they're there, in their bodies are there, but their mind, their heart, their emotions are absent, right? There's no connection. And so that can also make you feel very orphaned. So I feel like that's why this person has always probably struggled with self-esteem issues. And also because of that, they've also struggled with asking for help. That's why I feel, group one, you may notice that this person, Four of Swords, they withdraw into their own loneliness, even though it feels very lonely and they feel abandoned. That's become their comfort zone. They're used to handling things by themselves. They're used to the abandonment, whether it's emotional or physical or both, right? And so once you get used to that, you don't know how to open up and ask for help, and you're still in pain over it, You still want help. Nine of Pentacles, though, you're so used to doing it on your own that it almost seems like a weakness to ask for help. So this person definitely wants to grow out of these energies. They know that these are things that are holding them back. And I also feel like they want to grow this relationship with you. They want to be better. They know that growth needs to happen here within them so that they can be in a place where they can have a real relationship with you, where they don't feel like they have to keep withdrawing and just handling things by themselves, where they allow themselves to be loved and supported, you know, and to not feel orphaned all the time. So let's put their thoughts into some words here. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. You have no idea how much it actually helps me, my family, and the channel. See, my childhood was difficult and it still affects me. I was let down by the people I loved and trusted. See? So that goes, to me, that goes back to that orphaned energy, right? So that makes a lot of sense. You are my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. Okay, so you guys may have started this relationship, you know, as very, very close friends, or even over the time that you've developed this romantic relationship, you feel like you also have a solid friendship. And so that's why I think it's very painful if this person and you right now are, you know, struggling or maybe are not talking as much as you used to. I feel like they really are thinking of you and missing the friendship as well, not just the romantic part if you guys have been, you know, not communicating. My dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. See? So there is definitely some sort of a struggle here, some sort of like, you know, for some of you, this person is not able to be with you at this time, or whatever, for whatever reason, you guys are not able to fully be engaged or come together, you know. Sometimes the separation is not physical, you know, in the sense that you guys aren't together, but it feels a little bit more like emotional distance. Okay, so again, with that Death and that Four of Swords, I just feel like for some of you, you guys are together, but you're not feeling like you're together right now or united because there's some sort of mental or emotional distance. See, bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Oh, beautiful. I love this. Okay, so I feel like your person right now is very focused on how to get themselves back into, like I said, with that death energy, right? When old cycle, a negative cycle ends, something better is beginning, and they're trying to get themselves back into a period of prosperity and abundance, back to that Nine of Pentacles, so they can feel more stable and better. And they feel like they can, you know, be a better partner, be there for you in a real relationship. Again, mentally, physically, spiritually, in ways that right now they might be, you know, struggling to be that for you. Okay. So I feel like, wow, we also got the bell. This one flew out. So announcement. Okay, so this tells me that your person is thinking of you and they might be coming towards you to tell you something important. They might have an announcement to make about their circumstances. They might have been working on improving their situation in some way, but maybe they didn't want to share it until they could give you something concrete because they didn't want to get hopes up. They didn't want to disappoint you. So for some of you, this person may have been silent for a little while, working behind the scenes to improve things, and now they're going to come to you and actually tell you what is going on, what they have, you know, what they've come up with. So there might be some sort of news coming in. Group one is what I'm feeling through this, like news about this person and their situation and where they are in their life. And it might be very welcome news. It might be news that you've been waiting for, some sort of an announcement. So let's see, what else are they thinking and feeling about group one? Yeah, see, so again, we're getting a lot of material world energies here. And I feel like it's just a confirmation of what we've been seeing throughout this reading, that there's definitely something here that is a struggle for your person that might be making the two of you, like the path to the two of you creating a life together, definitely a bit more of a struggle right now until they figure out their money, career, material world status. Okay, so for some of you, there's a special message here. This might be a third party situation. I feel like for some of you, this person is walking away from a bad situation. They might have been in a bad marriage that, you know, they've been struggling to end. That's what that death is all about. That Four of Swords. It's like they're finally making a decision. It's time to leave a bad situation and get their Nine of Pentacles going, which is get on their own 2 feet as an independent, free person so they can be with you. Okay, so that's a special message for those of you in third party situations. Yeah, see, so this person really wants things to grow. Look, that goes back to that growth energy, the blooming energy, the energy of spring, of, you know, budding of a new chapter, the opening of a new chapter after a death, especially after things like, you know, like kind of like the seasonal changes, like this season that is bad between the two of you is coming to an end, and this spring of blooming because situations are being resolved is coming, and this person feels exactly the way you feel. Okay, you're mirroring each other at this time. So the feelings, the thoughts, the desires, the vision, everything that you both want is the same. Okay, even if they're not able to make it happen right now because of situations going on, you guys are mirroring each other. So this person is very much on the same page in terms of wanting the same things that you want from this relationship. Okay, so this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers to answer your questions urgently when you have them at home. So all of this is at livetarot.com. Make sure you go and check it out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose friendliness. Let's see, is your person thinking of you? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So we will start with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. Are they thinking of you, group 2? So we have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the Lovers. So wow, yes. They are definitely thinking of you, and they are definitely fighting some sort of conflict within themselves about this connection. Now with this 3 of Pentacles energy, I feel like maybe for some of you, you have met this person through work. They could be a coworker. They could even be, for some of you, I even feel like they could be your boss or somebody who is more, has more authority in the workplace than you do. But I feel like it really does depend, because 3 of Pentacles is also very much about teamwork. So it could be somebody that you work on the same team with. It could be somebody, it's also about friendship and camaraderie. So this could also be somebody who you are friends with. This could also even be like some sort of a teacher or mentor. So maybe they are like, you've gone to a class that they're teaching. There's something here about the way in which this person sees you. So right now they might see you more as their student, their coworker, their employee. There's something there about the way that the category that they have to put you in their mind. Okay, so it can be anything, but I feel like there's something here going on where it's like this person is very much struggling with their feelings for you. So whatever the relationship is with this 3 of Pentacles, right, And I feel like for some of you, even this Three of Pentacles is even a third party situation. So I feel like this person, for some of you, is somebody who could be married to somebody else, or is living with somebody else, or is in some sort of a toxic relationship that they have stayed in for longer than they should have stayed. And now they do want to go, but there's an internal struggle here. Because they are developing feelings for you, already have feelings for you, but they don't want to fight the fight that it may require or it may take in order to be with you. And if this is a third party situation, I feel like they're also afraid of their own reputation, because Three of Pentacles is also about wanting to be admired or respected by the people you work with, by your community, by your family. So there's a special message there for people in third parties where this person is definitely, very aware of how other people are seeing them. And that's what a lot of the struggle is all about, okay? But overall, I feel like this person, they're in some sort of a position right now in life, in this situation where they know that there is conflict, okay? Five of Wands. Either they have to fight themselves, they have to fight other people, or they're afraid of stirring the pot. They're afraid that their feelings for you, their growing feelings for you, or their growing attraction to you is going to cause some sort of problem or conflict in their life, your life, or in the work environment, or in a third party situation. Okay, so I feel like your person right now is very, very conflicted. They're having all kinds of different thoughts about you. I feel like their thoughts go back and forth. They swing like a pendulum. And I feel like they swing either on the side of, no, I can't do this, I can't feel this, I shouldn't be feeling this, right? Or they swing on the side of, having romantic fantasies about you. So I feel like that's why this person right now is very tortured in their thinking. That pendulum, like I said, that I keep seeing, I don't know, I just keep seeing that pendulum swinging. And I feel like that is why they are in great pain right now. They keep swinging back and forth, and there's a lot of pain in both options. It's almost like there's so much pain that they can't fully be with you. Even if they are with you, there's something holding them back there. They don't feel like they're fully with you. And so there's a pain of not being able to give themselves fully to you and this connection. And then on the other hand, there is the pain of struggling with having to stay away from you because it would cause some conflict or is already causing some sort of a fight. So I feel like this person's thinking of you, group 2, is very tortured at this time. They think about you a lot, but those thoughts are not peaceful. They're not romantic. They're more like struggles, right? Like, yes, when they think of you romantically and long for you and want to be with you, they are romantic, but overall the energy is one of struggle or conflict and pain. Okay, so they can't seem to figure out what to do. Now, if you guys are definitely in that kind of student, teacher, boss, employee, mentor, mentee, that kind of role, I think it's torturing them even more. Okay, so they're trying to hide their feelings for you. Because they might be an authority figure in your life and they feel like it wouldn't be appropriate, it wouldn't be right because you're their student or they're your boss or something like that, right? But I feel like this person is constantly going back and forth in feeling these like very deep romantic feelings for you and then stopping themselves. Oh, no, I can't think that. This is wrong. I'm just like, why am I even having these thoughts? For some of you, this person is in you guys might be in that very early stage of attraction where you guys all of a sudden are like, oh my gosh, why do I feel so drawn to this person? But this is not the right person. Like, it's like the, wrong situation. This is a situation where things might become very contentious. They might not work out well, right? So there's a danger. I feel like your person, as they're thinking through their attraction to you, they feel very pulled towards you. And so as they're thinking that, they're also experiencing the danger around it because there's definitely some sort of danger energy, like this is risky, this is dangerous, there could be a fallout to this, people could get hurt from this, or I could lose my job, or there's something here about risk. So this person, your person, is very much trying to figure out, like, oh my gosh, should I take this risk? You know, why do I still feel so drawn to you even though it's so risky? And I would have to really fight a lot of battles in order to have this lover's energy. So I think it's becoming very difficult for them, because I think they are, one day they're all in, like, yes, I want to be with you. And then another day they might be like, well, I don't know, because, I don't know if it could work out. What if it just, turns into a big conflict? So this person might be very on and off or hot and cold with you, even though they might not say it, but you might sense it or feel it in their energy. See? So I do feel like this person, very much with that Three of Pentacles energy, this is another continuation of that energy, is that they do compare themselves to other people. This person cares about their reputation. Again, they care about the way people look at them, the way people judge them or see them. See? Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. And that's what they do need to do. But this person, I feel like, is also, they are definitely somebody who could fall into the trap of other people's opinions. Okay, you know how some people are like, I don't care what other people say, do, or think of me. They have that strength within themselves that they just got to a point in life where they don't give a crap like what other people think or say. That is not this person. I feel like this person feels that they have some sort of vested interest, like they have an investment in their position in life or the way people see them, and that is something they want to protect, because they do compare themselves to other people. They are ambitious. They want to be at a certain level, and if they're already at a certain level, they want to stay at that level or go higher. Like they do compare their success and their position to other people. So that's part of where that Five of Wands conflict also comes from. See, go the distance. So this person, if they had it in them, if the situation were to work out, they see you and they think of you as somebody that they would want to go the distance with. They see you as somebody that they would want to invest in for the future, for the long term. And that is why they're even more conflicted with that Five of Wands. Because if this was just some sort of a fling in their mind, if it was just like a short-lived attraction, then it wouldn't hurt them so much, or it wouldn't like haunt them so much. I really get a strong energy from that Five of Wands. I just feel like they're so deeply conflicted, and it's because of this Lover's energy, because they feel so deeply drawn to you, so deeply attracted to you. They feel like if they were with you, they would want something real, something long-term. They're willing to go the distance, but that is why that Five of Wands is so painful to them. See, I feel like this was very unexpected. I'm so not surprised this card came out, because I feel like the reason for this Five of Wands is because this connection from your person's point of view was very unexpected. Okay, they did not see this coming. They did not see themselves falling in love with you. It's very, very like surprising. Okay, and again, this is why I feel like for many of you, this was not something either of you were looking for necessarily, but because you're in each other's environment, whether it's like a work environment or any other environment, you just started interacting and you started to feel this chemistry. And it is very, very powerful. This person thinks about you a lot, and they have a hard time if they're not available to be with you at this time, or like I said, if they are somebody who is in an authority position above you somehow in some way, then it's really difficult for them to manage these emotions. Okay, they're having a very hard time reconciling the emotion. So let's put their thoughts into words. And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. You have no idea how much that actually helps me, my family, and the channel. I don't deserve you. You're too good for me. I took you for granted and treated you badly. I'm sorry. Okay. So I feel for some of you, this is a special message where it may, you guys have already been together. You guys tried to create something here, but it may have Five of Wands, you know, it may have just kind of fallen apart into some sort of a conflict. And that's where this treating you badly, maybe this person got triggered, you got triggered, couldn't figure it out. And that's why we're getting that Five of Wands. That's definitely that same energy. But I feel like even if that's the case, they're still very, very drawn to you. It's like their energy is still intermingled with yours. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. Okay. So again, I feel like this person, if you guys did have some sort of the beginnings of a relationship, you're exploring this person may have first come forward to you with the Lover's energy because they're so drawn to you, but they may have pulled back, ghosted you, or just, you know, because of their own issues here with that Three of Pentacles, whatever they're insecure about, whether it's a third party, whether it's their status, their reputation. For some of you, I wouldn't be surprised if this person pulled away, even though they didn't want to, or, you know, they didn't intend to pull away. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. See? So this is why I'm saying, do you notice how there's that same push-pull energy here? The Lovers and the soulmate, but then the I ghosted you right under that Five of Wands, right? So I just feel like that Three of Pentacles is the reason. There's something here that this person, as much as they feel for you, they can't seem to get rid of whatever this is, or at least they haven't reached that point just yet of being able to figure out how to have you, how to be with you without that Five of Wands conflict. And work, achievement, and success. See, there you go. So see, this is why I feel, again, this person is very driven by their work, achievement, success, reputation. This is something that's also constantly on their mind. So here they have you with the Lovers, and then here they have their work, success, achievement, right? So of course it's going to cause that Five of Wands because there's something that's tied together there. Carrot. Opportunity or windfall. Okay, so I feel like they are they're waiting for, or they're trying to create some sort of opportunity where they can have both. They can have you and maintain whatever it is that they want to maintain, whether it's their job, their reputation, their status. So it's almost like they're looking for an opportunity to have it all. You know, because I feel like they can't give up on whatever is their current situation, their work, you know, whatever their status, work situation, but they also don't want to give up on you. And that's where that Five of Wands is constantly at the center of that conflict, right? Yeah. And I feel like, you know, there's a part of them that is keeping them their eyes closed, right? Like I feel like this unawakened energy is the energy of, you know, there are certain things that I kind of have to look the other way or not look towards or not acknowledge in order to have what I want to have. Okay. So there might be something in them that is going to need to kind of close themselves off or not be open-minded towards, right? In order to work out what that inner conflict really is. But I feel like they deeply appreciate who you are. To me, this is very much in alignment with that Lover's energy as well. I just feel like, again, this was so unexpected, and the way they're drawn to you is so powerful because there's a deep appreciation for the connection that you share. And that is another reason why they haven't been able to let it go, even if there has been conflict. And that's why I say 5D. Again, this is the soulmate card. So this is a soulmate energy. See, intuitive communication. You are connected at the soul level. Look at, that's what this says. And then that's what this soulmate card says. So this is why it's like, you guys, even if you are separated at this time, even if there's been a lot of drama or conflict around this, the fact remains with that lover's energy. It's like we're getting it all in a row here. Lovers, you're my soulmate, and 5D intuitive connection. So you guys are still connected. You're thinking of each other. They're thinking of you. You might be dreaming of each other. You might be seeing each other's names, synchronicities, numbers. There's signs that are telling you that this connection is still there, but this conflict will have to be worked out. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. Everything is at livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose compassion. Here is your reading. Let's take a look at, are they thinking of you? And if so, what do they think and feel? And we will start here with your tarot, and then we will open up these oracle cards for you. Are they thinking of you, group 3? We have strength. Have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the King of Cups. So yes, they are definitely thinking of you. And what I find really interesting here is that they have a lot of emotion for you, but for whatever they are experiencing right now, it's almost like they don't have the guts to show you right now the level of emotion they actually have for you. So what they do is, in their behavior towards you, the way this manifests is that inside there's like this swirling of emotions going on. Okay, there's this very deep sense of compassion that they have for you. Like they think of you in a very beautiful, compassionate way. It's like, I'm getting the energy, it's like they want the world to be a better place for you. Like they truly care about your happiness. When they think of you, they feel very dreamy. They feel very soft and warm. They feel like there's something about you that is very almost untouched by the negativities of the world. You know, like I feel like this person truly appreciates you for the beautiful soul that you are, because even though you have been through a lot of challenges yourself, it's like you haven't let it kill your spirit. You haven't let it make you feel jaded or made you feel like, you know, you should give up on believing in humanity or believing in the goodness of life or the goodness of people. Sorry, my throat is still scratchy, so I was just having some water. This person really appreciates that you have love in your heart, that you are a loving person, a compassionate person, that you're not mean. You don't like mean people, and you're not a mean person yourself, because I think inside this person is very sensitive. They have a sensitive, loving heart, and they see that mirrored in you. And that's what they love about you. So they have these very deep feelings for you. But I feel like their issue is that while they think of you very much, and they think of you in the highest way, right? Like when they think of you, it stirs emotions in them that it's almost like they are not yet ready to fully feel, okay? There's something in this person that right now they feel like they don't have the strength. They feel like they're not at a place in life where they could be a good partner. Okay, I feel like this person just doesn't right now feel that they have much to offer. I'm getting this energy of them like almost saying like, I don't think my life is prepared right now for a partner. Like, I feel like this person is, and it's not that because it's anything about you. I think that they are trying very much right now to get their own life in order. I feel like, again, this person is very sensitive inside, even though they may act like they're very tough on the outside. I feel like they're very sensitive on the inside, and so things for them that have to do with getting their life together sometimes is a struggle for them. Okay, like they are a very good person and they have good intentions and good values, but I also feel like sometimes they can become very overwhelmed if they are in a high stress job or in a high stress business or in some sort of a high stress situation. And that is why with this Knight of Pentacles energy, like they're somebody who moves forward quite slowly in life. Okay, they're very deliberate. I feel like they can get overwhelmed easily, so they definitely slow down. They're not somebody who moves fast. I also get the energy that this is somebody who thinks in the very long term, right? So everything they do is slow, it's thought through, it's very deliberate. They have all the time in the world, right? There's nothing rushed about this person. Even when it comes to relationships, they're not gonna like rush to like lock this down. Like, oh, I gotta make sure that I, tell you all about my feelings and lock you down so you don't have anybody else. They don't have that sense of urgency. In their mind and in their heart, everything is long. It's like stretched out. Everything is slow. Everything is like there's all the time in the world. So if you're the kind of person, group 3, who is more of a faster paced person, this person is going to test your strength. They're going to test your patience, not because they're a bad person or because they're playing you or anything like that, but just because their style of falling in love, their style of being in a relationship or not, their style of even being good at their job or their career is very long-term perspective. It's not at all about let's make this happen right now. Let's get this done right now. They don't have that sense of now. So if you're the kind of person who wants to see quick progress, this person doesn't have the strength for that. Okay, you probably have more strength than they do when it comes to that. And you might clash with this person. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but you guys, your styles might not be similar, because you might be somebody who wants to see results faster, whereas this person is going to take their time. Okay, they're going to take their time to trust. They're going to take their time to open up. They see everything in the long-term perspective, right? And probably that has to do with certain fears that they carry, see? So when they think of you, I think they're also very afraid. I feel like they have a lot of these deep emotions, but they don't know what to do with those emotions. They don't have the strength to really work them through, to really kind of acknowledge and ask themselves, well, what does this mean to me? What am I willing to do about it? So I feel like this person definitely, it brings up their feelings for you, definitely bring up feelings of fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. See? So yeah, I think, they think about you a lot, and the more they think of you, the more emotions they feel, and then the more emotions they feel, the more fear comes out for them. Yeah, see between worlds. Wow. I feel like this is a really powerful energy. I think this, if you look at the image here, it really does make it very clear that this person is struggling between two worlds. One world is the world that they could have with you. And I feel like that's this world right here. Do you see how this world is very colorful? It's vibrant. To me, it represents love and adventure and opening yourself up to something new, also moving forward, like the ostrich is moving, like, you know, it's about making progress in life, moving on to something better than what you've had before, which is very gray here. Okay, so this is why I feel like this person, before they met you, their life was more like this, like very gray, very kind of status quo. It could have been even very routine, very kind of boring. You know, they go to work, they go to the gym, or what, you know, whatever they like to do. You know, they go, you know, and then they see some friends and they go home. It's very kind of like a routine, gray kind of a life. You know, nothing exciting, but nothing bad either. It helps them keep themselves in this very kind of slow moving, everything's okay, I'm comfortable, I don't need a lot of strength to take risks and do something new. So this person could have like a very kind of mundane, a very kind of ordinary everyday life, but that's what keeps them comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like when they think of you and those emotions come up, these new kind of deep emotions that maybe they haven't felt for somebody in a very long time, it makes them feel like they're between these two worlds. They have to choose. Do I stay in my safety zone, my safe zone, which is this zone, which is where I've been? Or do I have the guts? Do I have the strength to come into this new, very vibrant world that can give me so much more, but am I ready for it? Okay, I think this is what they are thinking. And see, peace. Again, I feel like this person has definitely developed peace in their life. This, what is to some people this gray and, like I said, maybe kind of mundane, boring routine life is very peaceful to them, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like this person has definitely created some sort of peace for themselves. You know, that life may not include, you know, exciting romance and adventure and being crazy madly in love, but it's peaceful. It's contentment. It's, you know, I don't have to put myself out there too much. You know, I'm happy with what I have. And so this is why I feel like in their thoughts of you, what truly scares them is the deepening of something further than what they already have. They're happy in this kind of, you know, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, my life is routine. But if I go into my King of Cups energy, you know, it's like, it's gonna bring out all kinds of emotions, risk, fears, things that I haven't wanted to deal with in a long time, right? Interesting. This is an interesting person. So let's put their thoughts into words. What would they say? And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. You have no idea how much it actually helps me, my family, and the channel. I'm confused about our relationship. I lie awake at night stressing about us and if it will work out. Yeah, see, so that, like I said, this person is definitely not the most like confident about taking romantic risks, okay? At this stage in their life, they're not the most confident person. They really do have a fear of taking romantic risks and taking a chance with their heart. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? Okay, so there's a special message for maybe those of you who this relationship maybe never got to where it needed to be, right? For some of you, it may have gone into a pause because it really wasn't going anywhere and it wasn't moving forward. Like I said, this person is a very slow moving person. They see things in terms of like months and years, not like in the right now. So they can be very slow to move forward. And so this may have kind of stalled for some of you, you know, but they still have feelings for you. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. Wow. Okay, so that King of Cups, see, that might be the reason why this person is you know, keeps themselves not as deeply connected to their emotions and doesn't have the strength to really put themselves out there or take romantic risks, and it might be because of these mother wounds. So I would not be surprised. if that's another thing, like they might have a difficult relationship with their mother even now. Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Okay, so I also feel that in their thoughts of you, this person is starting to question their own thoughts too. They're starting to question, hey, I know I've set up my life to be kind of really comfortable. I set it up to be very peaceful. You know, I have this routine. Everything's great. As long as I'm in my routine, I'm feeling all right. But maybe I'm deluding myself. Maybe I do want love. You know, I feel like they're asking themselves as they're thinking of you, like, am I deluding myself? Am I okay with this life that I've set up? Or do I want more? You know, I don't know why all of a sudden I got a vision of that beautiful performance of Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper at the Oscars. If you saw that when the movie A Star Is Born came out, and they sang that song Shallow together, which is one of my favorite songs, and I love the two of them. And it's interesting because one of the lines that they both sing, it's a duet, right, is or do you want more? Are you okay with what you have? They ask each other, or do you need more? And I feel like that's where this person is starting to question, is the life they've set up enough, or are they deluding themselves because they truly do need and want more with you? Wow, so powerful, so beautiful. Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. So see, again, I feel like this person feels very close to you as a friend. So you guys may have a very close friendship that is always kind of on the verge of something more, but this person may pull back when it kind of becomes something more because, again, they don't have, or at least they don't feel like they have what it takes quite yet to make it more. Okay, but they love being with you. They're very loyal to you. See, this is the other thing. I feel like even if this person is not romantically with you at this time, that the fact that you guys hang out together, or say you're still spending time together, you're still in contact, they're very loyal. They're very loyal to what they think of you and how they feel about you, even if they're not able to be in a true relationship just yet. Yeah, see? So I feel like there is a pathway here for the two of you. It may seem like it's very hidden at this time, you know? It may feel like it's almost not there. You don't know why this person can't exactly or hasn't been able to get on that path. There's been a slowdown, a detour because of their issues. But to me, this is also very much like that slow path that this Knight of Pentacles is on. It's almost like this is the path that that Knight is on. It's a very slow path, right? It has some detours. It gets sidetracked. But I feel like there's still a sense of, you know what? Even if it's slow, I'm trying to get into the right direction here. Yeah, so this person is really also very sentimental about the memories that they have created with you, the moments they've shared with you, the times that you have had together. And sometimes it may not even be that you've shared a ton of memories or a ton of experiences together. It may even be limited at this time. You're still getting to know each other, but still there's something very powerful and significant and important to this person, even in whatever memories you share or whatever times you've already spent together are more important to them than you might think it is. Yeah. So I feel like this person definitely is trying to step into a place where they have more confidence, okay? More confidence that if they want a true relationship, if they want true love, and they want to come out of this kind of like very, like I said, very simple but very routine life that they've created for themselves, then it is possible to step into their confidence, pick up that strength, and actually create this relationship with you. Okay, so this is what they're thinking, this is what they're pondering, and the conclusions that they are coming to. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you go there and check it out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.